Okay, well, I will say this. First thing about screens is watch the blue light. I dial all the blue light down on all my screens. You can do that on your phones. You can do that on your tablets and your desktops. You can use software like Flux, F.lux. You can download that and have that as a blue blocker on your screen within a minute from right now. F.lux. Download that software and boom, you can lower that light down. I also do lower the light at night, and my phone automatically does it just so that I'm not getting super bright light at night. So I've taken the blue light out, so I'm going warm light. Plus, I'm lowering the amount of light, so I'm just not getting blasted with all that light close to my face. I do try to keep the screens also far away from me as best as I can. Generally, as a general rule, the further you are away from your devices, the safer you are, and it's the square of the distance. So the further you are away, the EMF, the electromagnetic fields, and that harsh light diminishes rapidly. So that's important to know. So if you're going to watch a movie or something, be far away from the screen. Now, I can just tell you I'm an amateur in terms of my research in hypnosis and television. I can tell you many ways that television is weaponized. The most obvious is the flicker rates and the flicker frequencies. So they found out long ago that that certain people will be hypnotized by certain flicker rates. And you have certain tolerance to flicker rates. So some people have a high tolerance to flicker rates and they're less hypnotizable. Other people have no tolerance and they just get immediately sucked in and hypnotized. Where does everyone stand on this? Well, we all stand somewhere in that zone. So just because someone says, well, I can't be hypnotized, doesn't mean that they can resist flicker rates. So they have that thing flickering at you at a certain frequency. And if you're hypnotizable, you get pulled right in. And next thing you know, you'll be watching CNN or some other abomination or movies. And for sure, all of the Disney films are weaponized like this. Anything coming out of Hollywood's all weaponized in that way. They're using flicker rates. They're using subliminal programming. They're flashing things very quickly in front of you. All of that all at once. And that, if I really went into my own knowledge on it, I'd say there's probably 5 ways that I can think of that they've weaponized it. The real story, though, is about 15 ways. So generally, I know that I'm not capable of resisting all of that hypnosis, so I just don't watch it. I just don't do it. I spend my time, if I'm going to watch something, it's going to be documentaries. I'm going to be something that's educational, but I don't do Hollyweird. I do know that there are people in Hollywood who, there's another side of Hollywood, which is Hollywood. There are people, really amazing, incredible people, awesome capabilities in many different departments. And you have both those competing with each other, by the way, Hollyweird and Hollywood, and generally Hollyweird's winning, but maybe not forever. Hopefully we'll get better content out of there soon. At any rate, the best thing to do is to, at some point, just say, turn it off and turn your screens off and read a book, and turn your internet off and read a book, or turn your internet off and go out in nature.